Alrighty, everybody. So today I want to do a little bit of a different style training for you. I want to cover a topic that is becoming increasingly popular right now, and it's a problem. And by problem, I don't necessarily mean like it's a big issue, but you will struggle to make sales if you don't fix this lens. Okay, so realistically, the reason I'm making this video is Russell Brunson, the creator of ClickFunnels, is launching a brand new software called OfferLab. And I see a lot of creators doing this right now. And this isn't limited to OfferLab. Mind you, this happens with a lot of different offers, digital product sellers, digital marketers, especially in the newer landscape. You know, they're not making a ton of money online yet. This is a very common problem. And I see it popping up even more now that platforms like OfferLab are going to be launching next month. And, you know, everybody's flocking to selling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different offers. You know, you're selling this person's offer and another person's offer, and you're really realistically stacking multiple offers into one type of product. And this was also a very big problem when master resale rights first started coming out. And then you had, 10 or 12 different variations of the same exact product, and you were wondering why you weren't making sales. So I want to talk about offers in general today, which obviously spinning that to be relevant to OfferLab because that's a product that is popping up in the market right now. So I will pull up my screen, got a little doc for you. I will run through it and kind of try to shift your perspective around actually how to create offers or how you should actually be stacking your offers together, because some people aren't telling you this. And I will say that if you actually want to make sales and you want to package something into an actual ecosystem or a process that makes you consistent money, you need to understand this. So we'll pull up my screen and we'll dive in. Okay, how to actually use OfferLab or stack offers together in general without confusing the hell out of your audience. Now, before I dive in, I want to be crystal clear. This is not a pitch. This is not a review of OfferLab. I literally do not have a link for you to sign up. I don't have an invite. I don't have a link that you can go sign up with me and you can go make money. Like, this is not me utilizing the attention to try to get you to go sign up for it. Okay, there's plenty of people that have a link for you. You can go sign up, do your thing if you want. I'm literally just sharing an observation about how to actually effectively stack offers together from somebody who's been selling their own products and services and affiliate products for years. Okay, I've been full-time online since 2021. I do have an award on my wall from Russell Brunson for doing over $1 million through one funnel. Okay, I do know a little bit about creating offers, so I am going to actually just share a big mistake that everybody's making and what's really going to separate people from the people who make a lot of money on this platform and those who actually struggle to get anything of substance to do anything because they understand this, okay? The big mistake that I'm seeing a lot of people making right now is they are just stacking random affiliate products and master funnels into OfferLab like a buffet. Now, this was a very popular thing when master resale rights and the digital products really started to pick up popularity as well. You know, you go to someone's stand store and they have 17 different digital products that are all $497, and this one covers this and that, and it's all the same rigmarole, right? So they're combining offers that cover the exact same stuff, offers that contradict each other, offers that create customer confusion. Okay, this is a huge mistake that a lot of people make that they don't even think about. It's like the more offers that I add, the more opportunities that I have to potentially make money, which couldn't be further from the truth, especially if you're cannibalizing your audience as they're going through this funnel, okay? If you actually want to have success with platforms like OfferLab or any affiliate marketing or any products or digital products, your offers need to be complementary or solving a connected sequence of problems, right? So a good example of this, I can't sell you a $500 masterclass on building an online business and then offer you another $500 masterclass on building an online business and then another $500 masterclass on building an online business. Because yes, that might sound great if I could make $1,500 if somebody buys all three of those things, but the chances of somebody buying all three of those things is pretty minimal, because the first question they're going to ask after they buy that $500 product is, why do I need this? I just bought the $500 product that shows me how to build a business. Why do I need another $500 thing? Not to mention that if you end up making a ton of sales with this, and they're all just like the same stuff over and over and over again, packaged into different logos or different marketing messages, you're going to end up pissing off customers because you're selling them stuff they don't actually need. Okay, so we need to start thinking about our business in a linear fashion, and your offers need to be in a sequence. Okay, Russell Brunson, the actual creator of OfferLab, talks about this all the time, and he references the book Give the Mouse a Cookie. Okay, so that's how you need to look at creating offers, selling your products, selling your digital products in a string of things. Okay, so offer number 1 helps somebody get to an outcome. Offer number 2 helps them get to that same exact outcome even quicker. Offer number 3 helps them fix another problem that would also help them get to that same outcome. But a lot of people are trying to sell, 7 different outcomes in 7 different pathways all at the same time. It's like, come in and buy all these different things that take you in all these different directions because I can make money from it, right? And I know that sounds great on paper, but realistically, you're probably not going to make that much money if you run your business like that, because there is no need from your audience. It's like if you are live for 7 days a week on TikTok for 5 hours, and then you try to use like, hey, I run this coaching program, and you can come into my coaching program and you can ask me any question and I'll answer any question. It's not a compelling angle because the audience that you're trying to sell that to already feels like they have that. I can ask you anything I want. You're live 7 days a week on TikTok. Why do I need to go buy your program? Because I already have that, right? So it's thinking about your business in a way that actually helps your audience solve the problems they're going through. And every solution in your paid products, in your free content, naturally creates a problem. And that is how you move people from offer to free to paid, is by giving them the next problem that they're actually facing, right? Fixing the next problem that they're actually going through. It's not just, put it in front of them because it can make you money, right? That's not going to yield significant results for you. Okay, you have to think about your actual audience, your customers, the struggles that they're going through, and you need to make them feel like you understand the questions or the problems that they're already having before they even know that they're having them, right? So just as an example, think more of like a problem solver, not a landing page builder or a funnel builder or building a opt-in or anything like that, right? Everything you create, every offer you create, every offer you stack, every digital product you launch, every bonus you add to your affiliate offer needs to solve the natural next problem your customer will face, okay? And support the same desired outcome. Like, I can't go sell a product for $500. It's like, hey, I'm going to show you how we built $1 million business without taking a single sales call. And then on the next page, it's like, hey, we're going to run a masterclass on how you can book your calendar out with 1,000 calls a month. It just doesn't make sense, right? It's like you're yo-yoing your audience, and they're going to be like, what? I'm definitely not going to buy the next thing, and I'm probably going to have doubts immediately about the last thing you just sold me, because now it's just to get me to buy that other thing too, right? So you have to put yourself in your customer's shoes. You have to think about what they need, what they actually need, not what your bank account needs, not what your sales process needs. It's literally what your audience needs, and is what is going to serve them the best. That is how you actually make more money, because you're meeting them where they are at, right? So a good way to do that would be, hey, we run a $500 program that teaches you the 4-step process that we've used to build $1 million business without taking a single sales call. Okay? So they buy this $500 product. The next product would be like, hey, these are a bunch of DM scripts and scenarios that you can use in conversations to close deals. And then it's like, okay, cool, I have all these scripts, but what do I actually send them in the DMs? Then it's like, hey, you can grab this other masterclass. This is how you create simple offer docs using Google Documents. And you can literally just use the scripts to send the Google document that we gave you the framework for. And it all becomes a linear fashion to actually making sales versus trying to get your audience to yo-yo, if that makes sense, right? Thinking about the next thing or the next question that your customer is going to have. And that is where you're going to be stacking these offers. Don't just take the best offer that looks like it's going to pay you the most amount of money, because at times it's not going to be the best option, right? If it's not relevant to the actual offer or the thing that you're selling as the core offer, as the main thing, it doesn't make sense to add it. We've talked about this a lot over the years, especially with like affiliate products or creating an affiliate offer. Add things that enhance or complement the affiliate product that you are promoting instead of covering more of the same or trying to sell them on something completely different, if that makes sense. And I kind of already did mention this a little bit, but let's talk about how to stack offers at work, right? Use this logic. Audience growth leads to monetization strategy. Monetization leads to offer clarity or delivery systems. Delivery leads to scaling and automation. Okay, every problem you solve, you help someone solve, creates a new one. That's your roadmap. You need to think about the next problem that your audience runs into, and that is the angle that you use for your order bumps, your upsells, your downsells, your offer stacks, your affiliate funnels, all these different types of things. It needs to complement. It needs to be complementary, right? So if I'm selling, as an example, if my core offer gives that your customer steps 1 through 5, okay, my second offer needs to be, 6 through 9. And then the next offer needs to be 9 through 12, and so on and so forth. It can't just be like, pay me $500 for step 1 through 5. And then on the next page, it's like, hey, here's step 1 through 5. You can pay me another $500. And then you're just trying to sell more of the exact same stuff. This is why a lot of like the digital product pushers are really struggling to make sales in their online business, especially for the new beginners, because they have, you go to their stand store and they got 17 different digital products that are all this one and that one. And they're all kind of like variations of the same process and plan. And your audience is going to be extremely confused when they do that, but you'd have more success if you picked one core offer. You just picked one of those products and then you sold complementary things that enhance that actual product. Hey, here's my $497 MRR program that's going to help you do XYZ, but you can pay this much to get my personal mentorship and coaching. You can also buy this, which is going to help you, I'm going to build out your landing pages, your funnels, your email sequences for you, whatever. But it actually has to enhance the core offer that you picked, not replace. It's a big mistake that a lot of people end up making, and then they wonder why they're not actually getting any momentum in their business because their audience is completely overwhelmed. They don't know what direction to go in. They don't know what is what. They don't know what to buy. Or if they do buy, they get pissed because they feel like, you told me one thing on this last page and now you're telling me something completely different. Okay? Offers the right way. Okay? If you're using OfferLab or any other shared affiliate platform or your own offers or bonus stacks, only promote products in tandem or unison that cover the next logical step. Okay, look at like a value ladder. We've all heard this, and we've all had probably some bad experiences with value ladders in throughout our journey online. But only add products that are relevant to the core offer that you picked. Okay, it can't be more of the same steps or more of the same stuff or contradictions or things that are the opposite. It's like, hey, if I sell $1,000 program that's like, hey, how to build a $30,000 a month business without running ads. And then on the next page, it's like, hey, here's how you run ads to build a 7-figure business. It just doesn't make sense, right? So avoid stacking offers just for the sake of stacking or adding a bunch of different things because it does have this huge opportunity to make you all this money. Because realistically, even if you build this funnel or you build out this offer, affiliate stack, master stack, it's probably not going to convert anyways because it's confusing, right? Think about your buyer's experience, not just your back-end payout, okay? More offers don't always equate to more money if they're just noise, okay? But when they're aligned, they make everything stronger. That's how you create simple, scalable customer-first stacks, customer-first stack that will always convert. Now, if you look at, I will encourage you guys to go look at the people who are actually dominating these programs or the offers that you're a part of. If you look at them, they're all congruent. They might go launch new things, but they all lead back to their main core offer, their signature offer, or they all lead towards that core outcome that they promised. It's all complementary and enhances the actual thing, right? If you look at the actual creator of OfferLab, Russell Brunson, it's like, hey, we can go tell people to sign up for our ClickFunnels software at $97 a month or $197 a month, or we can go teach people how to go create offers, launch a webinar, do all this type of stuff over the span of 3 days, and then they're going to be more inclined to just want to go buy our software anyways. So it's an offer that is in line. We're going to help you do this. Hey, you helped me create an offer, you helped me do a webinar, but like, how do I actually automate this webinar? Where do I put it? How do I send emails? How do I drive traffic to it? Where do I drive traffic to, right? So as an example, it's like we gave you this really awesome 3-day live selling challenge. Selling one-to-many is one of the newest things that he sells, right? And then the natural next thing is like, hey, do you want to join ClickFunnels, right? So like look at your guys' offers in a different lens, right? Just throwing a bunch of jelly beans in a jar and expecting your audience to buy all of them isn't going to work, okay? And just from my experience, and I've made a little bit of money online, okay? So TLDR, which you already read this or heard me talk about my neck, don't sell what's trendy. Don't just sell what's trendy or sell just for the sake of selling, okay? Don't just throw links at people. Make sure everything you promote solves a real problem, moves people closer to the goal, and then makes the next step easier, not more confusing, right? Especially if you genuinely want people to win and you actually want to produce clients who will pay and stay and work and refer and actually pay you for years, you need to start thinking about creating a better customer experience. And if you're just throwing them to the wolves and giving them everything because you can make money from it, you're going to end up tainting that customer experience as soon as it starts, right? You sold them into 17 different products that they didn't need, right? That just confused them. They're probably not going to progress in their business, which also means they're probably not going to pay you again in 90 days when you launch something new. So just a observation, a word of advice from someone who is literally not promoting OfferLab, doesn't have a link to give you. If I was going to use OfferLab in my business, full transparency, one of our products has been on there since, I don't know, February when they announced it at Funnel Hacking Live. But I'm not pushing it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not telling you to go sign up for it. I'm literally just sharing a perspective around how you need to think about selling your offers or packaging your offers. Okay, it needs to be in a straight line, right? They all need to complement each other and not replace. So that's all I got for you. And you guys have an awesome day. And I'll see you in the next one.